Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Iran's Ayatollah wept over the coffin of his assassinated Hamas ally Ismail Haniyeh just hours after ordering a revenge strike on Israel. The dictator led a funeral prayer for the terror group's political boss after Israel bombed him while he slept in a secure military compound. The supreme leader cried as he stood beside the coffin of his ally and his slain bodyguard as a crowd chants death to America and death to Israel. The funeral came just hours after Khamenei pledged to take revenge and issued an order for a direct attack on Israel. He said, "Revenge is our duty and Israel has prepared a harsh punishment for itself by killing a dear guest in our home." He earlier said Iran had a duty to avenge the assassination and promised to severely punish the Zionist entity. Haniyeh's killing also could see Hamas to pull out of negotiations for a ceasefire and hostage release deal in the 10-month-old war in Gaza, which U.S. mediators had said were making progress. Haniyeh, who lives in Qatar, has been the tough-talking face of Hamas international diplomacy as the group has held on to Israeli hostages in tunnels below Gaza. The killing has inflamed tensions between Israel and Iran, which international diplomats were trying to contain after a weekend rocket attack by their proxy Hezbollah killed 12 kids in the Golan Heights. Haniyeh was in Tehran to attend the swearing-in of new Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian on Tuesday. Israel's Shin Bet intelligence arm discovered exactly which room Haniyeh was sleeping in within scores also in the block. A guided missile was then fired through the window of his room and detonated inside, killing him and his aide instantly. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told his country last night it had delivered a crushing blow with the double assassination. He said that challenging days lie ahead for the country as it prepares for a response from its enemies. "We are prepared for any scenario and we will stand united and determined." Hamas said Haniyeh was killed in a Zionist airstrike on his residence in Tehran after he participated in the inauguration of Iran's new president. Hamas also vowed Haniyeh's death will not go unpunished and described the strike as a severe escalation. The Turkish Foreign Ministry said the assassination escalated the war in Gaza to a regional level. They said, "If the international community does not take action to stop Israel, our region will face much larger conflicts." Turkey's comments came days after President Recep Tayyip Erdogan threatened to invade Israel. Mohammed al-Hindi, a leading member of terror group Islamic Jihad, told Al Jazeera that the back-to-back killings will ignite a wider conflict in the region, AP reported. He said the killings will bring out wider support from regionally aligned groups, including Yemen, Iraq, and other resistance movements. Hezbollah said the killing of the Hamas boss would only increase determination and stubbornness of resistance fighters across all resistance fronts. Al-Qassam brigades said Israel will pay the price for its aggression with its blood. Russia initially described the attack as absolutely unacceptable and asked parties to exercise restraint and abandon escalation. But last night former President Dmitry Medvedev said, "A full-scale war is the only way to a shaky peace in the region." Qatar's foreign ministry said the killing was a heinous crime and a flagrant violation of international and humanitarian law. Qatar had been hosting unsuccessful peace talks between Israel and Hamas, but it remains unclear how the death would affect any settlement. China, meanwhile, said it was deeply concerned there could be more regional instability. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu convened the country's security chiefs at 10 a.m. UK time in response to the killing. Israel has not officially attacked Iran since April when it blew up an air defense system in a tit-for-tat exchange with the Islamic Republic. That strike followed Iran attacking Israel with more than 300 missiles and drones, the first ever direct attack from Iran to Israel. By Eli Dowdy, foreign news reporter. Haniyeh, one of the founding members of the terror group, unflinchingly represented the bloodthirsty clan for decades, even past the death of his own children. The 62-year-old was responsible for running